Have you ever seen an unfinished bridge? I once visited a village where they proudly began building a beautiful concrete bridge over a river. Great foundation, impressive pillars. It even had, decorative railings on one side. But halfway through, the project stopped. Politics changed, policies changed, budgets dried up. Now that bridge just stands suspended mid-air like a promise never kept. It's funny until we realize that's what many of our relationship looks like, half built. We start with good connection, trust, and love. And then something happens. A harsh word, a betrayal, silence, ego, or like many of us, we may not explode in rage, but we freeze in silence. We master the art of polite distance, just smiling at people we secretly avoid, leaving that bridge hanging, unfinished, awkward, and unusable. And slowly and quietly, we let the bridge rot, one misunderstanding at a time. In today's gospel, Jesus says something that should stop us in our tracks. If you bring your gift to the altar and there you recall that your brother has something against you, leave your gift. Go first and be reconciled. Now let's be clear, this is not convenient. Imagine if we took this seriously, how many of us would still be sitting here? And maybe the entire communion line would evaporate faster than free donuts at Dunkin' Donuts. But Jesus means it, because for him, reconciliation isn't an option, it is foundational. In ancient Jewish tradition, the altar was holy, and bringing a gift to the altar was a very big deal. But Jesus shocks his audience by saying, God can wait. Your broken relationships cannot. In other words, don't come to church and pretend everything is fine if your heart is still at war with someone. And he doesn't say if you have something against your brother. No, he says if your brother has something against you, even if you are not the angry one, even if you are technically the right. Jesus says, go take the first step. And let's admit this is hard. Some of us would rather climb, Mount Everest barefoot than say, I am sorry. Maybe the other person won't forgive me. Maybe they have passed away. Maybe it's complicated. But Jesus isn't asking for perfect outcomes. He is asking for sincere beginnings. He asks us to try, to make a call, to write a letter, to open the door, to pour another bucket of cement to complete that unfinished bridge. Complete the bridge. Whether they cross it, it is their choice. But at least the bridge will be there to cross. The unfinished bridge is not just a symbol of broken relationships. It is a symbol of what we leave undone when we prioritize pride and ego. And here is the beautiful part. When we dare to take that awkward, vulnerable first step, God's grace meets us halfway. And God doesn't just wait on the other side of the bridge. He walks towards us, ready to carry what we cannot. So today, as we approach this altar, let's not leave. Let's look behind us. Is there someone stranded on the other side of the bridge we abandoned? A sibling, a friend, or maybe even ourselves? Leave the gift, go first, complete the bridges. And when you return, your offering will rise, not just as a ritual, but as a real act of love. Because what God desires most is not the gift in our hands, it is the peace in our heart. It is peace in your heart that the heaven takes notice.